This is a beauty. This is a carriage plane or a rabbit plane. It's a Carter, made in Australia. Oh look, I think I might have a... I didn't see that. It's actually got a broken lever cap, so let's see if I can replace that. But pretty rare plane. I think that's a wooden handle. So that one damage probably be worth a couple of $100. Carter's pretty rough. It's got the Carter blade on it there. Pretty rough planes compared to Stanley, but they can be a bit heavier, and it's kind of nice with a hand plane and a bit like bigger grip on the handles and stuff sometimes. So yeah, it'd be a lot of work, but I haven't had a good tool haul, so I kind of enjoy dealing with this stuff. This is the Carter plane that I'm going to restore, and it has this brass or bronze repair on the lever cup. Thinking I can maybe file that down. This has been peened over, so I'll probably leave the hex nut on and just paint it. Looks like the blades come out through the bottom. I might have to loosen that screw first, I'm not sure. You just lift the blades up. I haven't dealt with one of these carriage planes like this before. They've feathered the handle to make it a nicer grip, so I have to repaint that. They've taken away some of the branding there. I think the sole is in good shape. Just need to clean all the oxidation off the blade and chip breaker to the original blade. Main thing is this isn't cracked across here, which is a common, I don't think it is, which is a common problem. And I think the front knob's in good shape too. Yeah, it'd be nice to clean this up. Don't have one of these, so it's basically similar, I think, to the Stanley number 10. It's written on the back there. I'm not going to film the restoration, I'm just going to get it done and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay folks, here it is all finished. Interestingly, it has a sort of hammered in name here. Looks like it says J.C. Danfield, one of the previous owners. She's had a paint job, as you can see. No engraving on that side. Got the maker's name on the blade there, if the camera can work out how to focus. I've added highlights to the raised lettering. It says Australia in there. And it's actually a number C1. I thought it was a number 10, but it's a number C1. God, the autofocus is atrocious. And according to the internet, they were made between 1945 and 1955, and they're said to be rare. There's one just sold on eBay for $275 in original condition, although it wasn't exactly perfect. This one had the brazing repair to the lever cap. Instead of sourcing another lever cap like a Stanley one, I decided, this one was actually working just fine. Like, the repair had done its job, and so I just tidied it up a bit. It was rusty as hell, so I thought, I'll just take the rust off and paint it. And yeah, quite happy with the look. After I painted it black, I put this teal coloured paint all across here, then I just wiped off so it would expose that black lettering underneath. It's got kind of almost like a horror movie font to it. The moulding is really rough on these Carter planes. Anyway guys, that's it. It's someone's got a rabbit plane or a carriage plane. The handle came up quite well. This was just roughly rasped back, so I filed it, then I sanded it, and I did paint about a third of the decal was filed off, so I just, I'm just going to paint over the whole thing. It was either that or strip the handle back to wood, but most of the black paint was still there, so I just put another layer on top. And yeah guys, do I keep it or sell it? I mean, despite the lever cap issue, I suspect, especially since I've cleaned it up, I would get a couple hundred. There's the blade there, so it just widens out at the end, and you can pull the blade out from up top. You just have to like twist it that way. It's a little bit awkward, so I'm going to end up, I think I already have, like chipping some of the fresh paint from around the mouth here, but anyway, yeah, no cracks in the sole, bit of staining. So I oil these with like a vegetable oil. You can use olive oil, canola oil is great. I use grapeseed oil because I'm trying to get rid of some, and that will cure and give really good rust protection. I've also used it on the back of the blade because this plane might not get used much, so I'd rather have the rust protection than lubrication. Normally you would just lubricate the back of the blade with mineral oil. That way when you sharpen it, you don't get that gumminess on the sharpening plate, diamond plate. And yeah, I've just put mineral oil on this side and base. Again, could have maybe used vegetable oil, but you want lubrication on the side and the base, so it just slides over the wood nicely. Funny enough, these have a reverse thread, so you turn it the opposite way to what you think. Police time, but it doesn't come all the way off. This adjuster nut, it just gets really tight up here. I grabbed it with vice grips and I was starting to force it, and what happened was the actual shaft started unscrewing, and yeah, you can't actually, even if I had it kept unscrewing this fork lever, it wouldn't have been able to rotate back enough to twist back enough to allow this thing to come off all the way. So a bit of a funny way they've done that. Anyway, I assume it's all fine. For years we have a lateral adjustment lever up here, so it's basically following the Bailey plane model. Yeah, so nice vintage Australian piece. Could be 80 years old at this point. Doesn't really look it, but anyway. With a custom paint job. And I like the idea that I'm kind of bringing old things back into use and kind of rescuing them. So it is nice to have the original lever cap and still get some use out of that, even though it does have this slightly unsightly repair. But yeah, I mean, this plane for practical purposes is ready to go, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.